y'all, this Happy Planner and Disney collapse, are they out of control? It's been a lot. It has been a lot. And they have sent me over the edge with this new Lion King one. Don't get me wrong. I love the Lion King. Okay. I do. Like every child of the 90s.
Yeah,
It
of
is my
course. Yeah.
jam. Do I need Simba and Mufasa and Scar looking exactly how they looked in the movie from 1994 on my planner? No. The answer is no. So I don't understand when we are gonna have had enough of the Disney collection. And I love Disney too, but this is just a lot, y'all. It's a
It's
lot.
yeah, it's man, it must be doing numbers for them. It just
Has to
must be
be.
doing number for them because it
Yeah.
don't make sense. They now have the Tinkerbell as well. And it's just I mean the Tinkerbell I would say personally looks a lot better. It looks a little bit more
Totally agree.
sophisticated than
Mm-hmm.
just 1994.
Steal from the movie,
Yeah.
basically, in a sticker is what we got.
Yeah, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
it's given youthful. And I
Yeah.
get that Happy Planner as a brand is a lot more colorful than say like a cloth and paper, but like
Yeah.
I just don't know what is the brand, you know?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like we can just coming from cloth and paper if we just clicked on the website, didn't have no name, didn't know where it was
Mm-hmm.
from, we can be like, "Oh, that's cloth and paper." Like
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
like this easily if it didn't have Happy Planner on it, this easily could have been some stickers from Walmart.
Agreed.
And not saying like in a cheap
Yeah.
type way, it
Yeah.
just is
It's not.
so generic.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's very very generic. And maybe you're right. Maybe it is able to just reach a lot of different audiences, and that's what they're going for.
Hmm.
But to me, I just don't understand. It just doesn't feel like Happy Panda really knows who they are
Yeah.
right now. It's kind of
Yeah.
what it's given because I mean, some of the Disney stuff made sense. The princesses absolutely made sense. The
Hmm.
villains made sense. Mickey and Minnie made sense. But Bambi and Tinkerbell and Lion King and Snow White and everybody else you can think of, like, are we just going for every franchise? Is there going to be a Happy Planner version of every single Disney franchise? Like, is that what we're gonna expect?
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch just had a whole Be Happy box.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of Disney stuff, and I don't understand. Like, I almost feel like it would make sense to me if Happy Planner had like a sister brand that was like Happy Planner Kids or something like that
Yeah.
and had that
Yeah.
under this umbrella of all this stuff. Because not to say adults won't like this or won't buy this,
Right.
but I just don't think this is what most of us are going for. And it seems like this is marketed towards children,
Hmm.
but they're not marketing it
Yeah.
towards children. So it
That's
doesn't make sense to me.
yeah, that's what is so confusing because even if you come across like a paid ad or
Mm-hmm.
someone outside of the planner community specifically,
Yeah.
not an ex Happy Planner person or
Right,
squad
right.
member, it's more those people, those content creators are the, maybe work a 9 to 5, boss babe
Mm-hmm.
type of vibe. Like
Yeah.
they're trying to reach the same people that honestly will probably fit better in the cloth and paper realm of
Mm-hmm.
planning but with Lion King stickers. So what
Yeah.
is it?
What
What
is it
what?
then? Yeah, and I feel like it's like it's not that like all adults have to only have things that are black
Right?
and
Yeah.
white and
Hmm.
beige. Like I feel like EC does a really good job of still being colorful and fun while also appealing to a more
Adults.
adult
Yeah.
audience. And honestly, Happy Planner does for the most part with their other lines
Hmm.
besides this Disney stuff, they still have colorful stuff as well that adults could really enjoy, but it's
Yeah.
just kind of, more universal, I guess, because for the most part, like, I'm not buying my 6-year-old a $70 planner from EC. You know what I'm saying? But I
Right.
would
Yeah.
buy her a $30 Happy Planner. But I
Hmm.
don't know. It's just like I said, if it's for kids, like maybe market it for kids, or if it's not for kids, like who is it? Who is it for? Like, I don't know
Yeah. I
that many
think that's the biggest
diehard
question.
Snow White fans like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it came out in like the 50s or something. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I
And
don't get it.
Disney adults exist, but I don't think
Yes,
it's that big of a demographic to have this many. Like at this point,
this many.
Happy Planner is 50% Disney.
Yeah, I mean, 50% of the releases every year are
Yeah, or
Disney now.
Disney.
It seems like that. Yeah,
So, I mean,
yeah.
maybe the numbers make sense because
Mm-hmm.
honestly, it's a business. So if the numbers wasn't adding up, we wouldn't be seeing it like this. But
Yeah,
it's such mixed messaging. Like, I don't
yeah,
think Happy Planner really knows who they want to be. They see that there's
yeah.
money in this Disney collab,
Right, right.
but I don't know
Or
who
even
their
like
ideal audience is.
if these are being sold at like Disneyland and Disney World or something, that makes it make way more sense to
Hmm.
me. So maybe it's the placement that's really this being all over. So the Happy Planner like website is what's really throwing me off about it. You know what I'm saying?
Some of
Um,
them are site exclusive too.
yeah,
So
which is wild.
yeah.
It's
So this means
wild.
it must be profitable enough for them to have it hosted themselves. But
That or they paid so much for this licensing that they about to milk it for all it's worth and try to get back as much money as humanly possible. Because I know licensing Disney stuff is definitely not cheap.
yeah, for sure.
It's definitely not
Yeah.
cheap. It's a huge investment, but I don't know. I just feel like it would have just made more sense to me to have it not just be so broad, have it be more like limited edition type of collections rather than you could just
Hmm.
go to the Happy Planner website at any time and get this stuff where it's like, are you really gonna need this just randomly in the middle of June? You
Yeah, it's
know,
overkill because
it's
at this point, it's
overkill.
like every other week, it's a new Disney thing coming
Yeah.
out between a Be Happy box or a full blown release.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I would be interested to know like what's the tea on that, but
Mm-hmm.
I,
Yeah. I don't know.
The Lion King. I mean, that was my favorite movie as a kid.
Of
I get
course.
it. Like The Lion
Yeah.
King eats. Like we
It
not shitting on The Lion
does.
King, but it's just like,
And here's the thing, because we were even like, okay, maybe this is like in celebration of the Lion King, like 30-year
yeah,
anniversary, because it did come out in 1994. But if you go to the listing, it
don't say
mentions
none of
when
that.
it came out. It
Yeah.
does not say anything about a 30-year anniversary. So again, it's like, so why?
Yeah, they could have really
Why?
used that. Yeah.
Yeah,
To make it make sense, we can be
to
like,
make
oh,
it make
okay.
sense.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
they
it.
did the 100 years of Disney
Uh-huh,
last year.
exactly. That
So,
makes sense. It was right there to make it make sense. So but so without that, it just doesn't. And also, like we talked about too, like the different art styles of a lot of these collections, where it's like
mhm.
the Lion King is like spot on, frame for frame, just
Yeah,
steals
from the
from the
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
Whereas Snow White is like this like really beautiful, like stylized like art,
Artistic. Yeah.
which looks really beautiful. It looks very modern and sophisticated. Why is it such a huge difference? Like if all the lines were more like that, then I wouldn't be really as pressed about it. I still think it's too much. I still think it's overkill, but it at least make more sense if they were putting like their own artistic like spin on it. But
Hmm.
they haven't done that for every line, So I don't get it. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
and that will make more sense if they're still trying to market to adults. Like, we get
Yes.
you love Disney, like, but
Yeah.
let's make it a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more subtle than
Mm-hmm.
just, Akuna Matata, right there on it.
Literally.
Also, that's
Literally.
another thing.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't use Akuna Matata, so now we're thinking like, is there an issue with copyright on that? Because it was right there.
It gotta be. It gotta be. Yeah, we
All
didn't see
Happy
Hakuna
Planner stuff.
Matata.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just, why would you not use that? And
yeah,
I
because
think
they
one of them was like
no worries or
no worries
something.
or something, which is Akuna Matata. Girl,
It baffled.
what's going on in the book?
We baffled. We need answers, okay? If you know a Happy Planner or works a Happy Planner, like fill us in, because
Yeah.
I want to understand this humongous push for all this Disney stuff. I truly do, because even like if you think about like EC and having like their Star Wars collab or their Hello Kitty collab,
Hmm.
like it still has been done in a way that is not like crazy childlike. You
And
know
it's
what I'm
Hello Kitty.
saying?
Like,
And it's Hello Kitty. And
yeah.
even with that, I think we all just kind of know in the back of our heads that like nobody is buying a $70 planner for a child.
Yeah.
So it's not really for kids, even though
Hmm.
but they do have kids stuff, but that's not the same as this. So I don't
Right.
know why they don't have it on the Happy Planner website, just like you see, like this is the
The
kid
kids planner.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is who this is for. Obviously, whoever wants to use it and think it's cute can use it, but we're making this specifically for kids also. So it makes sense. It just
Yeah.
makes sense. So
Yeah, just a lot of confusion. And I feel
yeah,
like the confusion really has gone overboard since they started this Disney stuff.
I know. I know. And then it's like, because it's not even like they're doing the Disney stuff on top of all the normal releases. I think the Disney stuff has replaced some things. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, because it's been like half
a
of the
lot.
normal collection
Mm-hmm.
because Disney is eating it up.
Yeah,
And I mean,
literally.
it's not even just like one, Lion King planner. It's a
Mm-hmm.
big, it's a mini,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yep.
notebooks. Like
All
it's
the
so
things.
many, yeah, two
All the
different sticker
things.
types.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
weird behavior. It's weird behavior. So hey y'all. Weigh
Enlighten
in.
us, please. Are
We
y'all
don't
just as
have answers.
confused as us? And y'all know, our history with Happy Planner. And it's not like we trying to, shit
We
on
give
them or
credit when
anything.
it's
Yeah.
due, for
Yeah.
sure. But we
Yeah.
go
It's
ask the
just
question.
confusing. Yeah. We
That's
cannot be the
it.
only one. Like, why?
We can't be the only people who are truly baffled. And y'all ain't digging this as much as y'all say y'all are on social media. But I ain't gonna rain on your parade. I'm gonna let you have it. But just know that we know that you ain't feeling this as much as you saying you are. Okay. These
Yeah.
ran some real feedback for the
Real
love of
feedback.
God.
Jeez. Yeah, that's what's confusing. Cause like,
Mm-hmm.
is the money making it make sense? Or are y'all really just digging into the people who are going to hoo ha hooray on
Yeah.
anything? Like Happy Planner could
Yeah.
put out poop and they would be excited for
Exactly.
it. So
Exactly.
which is
Which is
it's
it?
just not adding up.
Fill your girls in, okay?